Hello, everyone. This is Jack Shell. Radio was a family affair for Dwayne Dancer. He grew up in the shadow of WUFO in Buffalo, where his mother was a legendary talk show host for decades. At age 16, it was Dwayne's turn at the WUFO microphone, where he was known as Double D to music fans across upstate New York. But bigger opportunities beckoned him to Texas, where he signed on with urban powerhouse KKDA in Dallas-Fort Worth, working mornings with a young upstart radio personality named Tom Joyner. Later, Dwayne moved across town to ratings juggernaut KVIL, followed by a stint at Gordon McClendon's KNUS. In 1977, Dwayne was on the move again, all the way to the top of the FM dial in DFW at R&B station KNOK. Serving first as program director, then as operations manager by 1981. Under his direction, KNOK jumped from a 1 share to a 6 share in just 3 years, despite a weak signal and fierce competition from his former employer, KKDA. But times change and formats change, and Dwayne was off to new adventures with the fledgling Satellite Music Network by the mid-1980s, where he found a permanent home for the next 3 decades. Concurrently, Dwayne put his love of sports to work for Dallas talk station KLIF 570, co-hosting a program with the legendary Norm Hitzges. Today, Dwayne Dancer works for Westwood One's radio network, but he's found another calling that's just as close to his heart as radio: motivational speaking, where he shares his life experiences with underprivileged children, helping them discover their purpose in life. There's no doubt that Dwayne's upbeat attitude and zest for life have made him a hero and a role model to legions of young people. Help me congratulate my friend and yours, Dwayne Dancer, a 2016 inductee to the Texas Radio Hall of Fame.
I'd like to first thank my warm-up act. It's great. Hey, I ain't scared. I wanted to do something a little different, if you don't mind. There's so many great people that are here. Can I just share something with you? One of my favorite movies of all time is The Wizard of Oz. And the reason why it is because you had a lion looking for courage, you had a Tin Man looking for a heart, and a scarecrow looking for a brain. And of course, there was Dorothy, got free travel to Kansas and some great shoes, too. But the real star of that was the wizard on the mic. Because when you pull back the curtain, he said, you know, what you all had, you already had it. And that's what's in this room. The talent of people who needed a courage, some needed a brain, and some needed heart to get where they needed to go. That's why you're in the Texas Radio Hall of Fame. Congratulations to you. You know, in radio, you can sometimes have to have speed dial on U-Haul because you have to see a couple of markets. You have to drive through icy conditions, and you know what? You tell everybody else, don't drive through icy conditions. You had to be happy when your dog dies or your loved one because that's your job. And really nobody cares. You say, hey, yeah, lost my dog today, and they say, hey, man, that's tough. Hey, can you play Michael Jackson Thriller? Because that's real. That's where we are. And that's why this award, this ceremony, is so important. I grew up in Buffalo, New York, came here in 1973, as the tape says, and I've just had a wonderful journey. Dan and I worked together for 8 years at KLIF, and I think that may have been the best job I've ever had. Didn't want to do it. We had a talk show host thing I had wanted to do for KLIF, and he said, Dwayne, I think you'd be better as a producer? Well, I don't know. I mean, I had more talent in my mind, but became one of the best sports show producers in the country, not knowing that that was a gift that I had. And we were a terror in the morning, Norm Hiskis and Dan and I. I want to share one other thing with you. You know, people remember the things that you say. So remember that when you talk. I was on Classic Hits when it was ABC, and I told this story because it was Diamond Girl. And I said, you know, you can be a piece of coal and fuel somebody else's fire, or you can be a diamond or a piece of coal. You can, this is easy for me, right? You can be a piece of coal and fuel somebody else's fire, or you can take the pressure, become a diamond, and nobody else will ever burn you. I said that during the song Diamond Girl. Call comes in, lady's crying. I said, are you okay? Yes, my father always said that I was a diamond. I've been sleeping with my boss because I'm trying to get ahead in my job, and I realized it wasn't working for me. I'm in love with him. He has a family. But what you just said changed my mind. I'm leaving him. I'm going. Now, that would be great for the end of the story. 3 years later, I get a call. She was in Charlotte. She's now in Nashville. She says, hey, do you remember me? Yeah, I think I remember you. She says, I have a brand new husband, 2 wonderful kids, and I wanted to let you know. I couldn't give him your first name, but he has your middle name because of what you've done for me. You see, there's so many lives that we touch and not even know because of the things we do. Continue, please, to live out your passion and follow your dreams. And thank you for being part of my night.